welcome to Beyond the Velvet Veil. I am Ash.
And I'm Platinum.
We are in the building. Ooh. Ew. So, we love movies.
We do.
We are huge movie lovers.
Yes. I love things that don't suck.
Hello. That
Movies that don't suck. Yeah.
that is important.
Yes,
That
it
is important.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to be spoiling the hell
Okay.
out of these movies.
All the spoilers.
It's going to get real. So spoilers.
Okay.
We're
Talk about it.
spoiling.
What
Okay.
movie did we see?
We
Uh-huh.
saw One of Them Days.
Okay.
KeKe Palmer, SZA.
Everybody else.
We had a good
A
time. That's what
very
I'ma
good
tell
time. I enjoyed myself. I laughed a lot.
you. Mhm.
The person next to me also laughed a lot.
Hello. We
lot.
experienced.
Yeah, it was a
I
good
did.
experience.
I
I had a really good time in it. It's been a long time since I've laughed that much in a theater, a movie theater.
was nervous at first. I ain't even
Really?
gonna hold you.
Really?
I was.
Why were you nervous?
I was nervous because the first few jokes didn't hit my spirit.
Okay.
And I was like,
Might be terrible.
But then it took off. And then
Okay.
the laughs were rolling in.
Yes.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I mean, they were like, it was a kerfuffle. Okay.
Fuffle. Like I slapped my knee a couple times.
Girl, it was knee slapping good.
Knee slapping.
It was like a great blend between Insecure and Friday to me.
Yes.
This was like the
Yes.
ultimate black girl experience.
I want to add, it was also Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh my God.
It really was.
Yes.
It really, like, it all happened in one day,
You know
just like
what?
Friday.
She never found her car.
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
Okay, so we just gonna tell you what had happened. It was a beautiful sunny day. Drew, who was KeKe Palmer at her ultimate best, serving the
Looking
people
great in that diner.
in the diner. Okay, she was giving.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know what? She was so happy.
Oh, just the experience itself,
The
not the way she
experience.
looked,
No,
but
no,
just
no, no.
how the customer service. they gave.
Exactly,
Okay.
like she gave Chick-fil-A.
I felt blessed by that.
Girl, in my spirit.
I saw.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, you know what? I want to go to the next restaurant and have this energy from
Okay.
my server.
Yeah.
Girl, best tip.
No, for real.
Mhm.
Everything, like, it looked like she knew every single person in there, or at least, like she said, she treated them like family.
She did. I appreciated that. And so, because of that, she knew she was on her way to the top. She said, this is not going to be my, like, I'm not just going to be staying here. I'm ready to rise up this ladder. You know what I'm saying? So she was going to be applying for the manager or something in a higher position in corporate. Like she was ready for that, and she was preparing for that interview upon returning home.
Are you okay?
I'm so nervous right now.
So this is where she, you know, we meet SZA, and her character's name is
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Yes.
Yes.
She came to pick her up, and she thought she
Oh.
was late.
Yes,
But KeKe was like, nah, girl. You're not late. I'm playing with you.
exactly. She gave her black girl time. That's the time you're supposed to give me. Tell me at least 15 minutes before you actually want me there.
Some of us, you need to tell 30 minutes early, but it's okay.
That might be me.
That might be you.
That might be
That
me.
actually
I'll take
is.
that.
I think that is you, actually. Go ahead.
So I'm a little late.
A lot late.
So immediately, I love their relationship.
Yes.
Immediately.
Yes. I knew where it was going eventually,
Mhm.
but I did like it. It wasn't too much of a crutch on one or the other, but it was still supportive
Right.
until
And took much later. Right. But in the meantime, you could tell SZA was like, she was KeKe's hype girl. Drew. She was the hype girl. She was trying to give her all the encouragement and accolades and affirmation. So she felt good about what she was going to do.
boss, girl.
Yes. Listen, there was an F boy
Appa.
at the crib.
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn. Mm-hmm.
He looked like
boy. He do look like a
It
Keyshawn.
was very like, what is it, hobosexual, when they just use you for your home.
Le who? The her.
Yeah, that's. But we see all this stuff up everywhere. His shoes are everywhere. He does all this. He just leaves all this crap all over. From what I think is actually KeKe's apartment.
Correct.
I feel like she's the only person paying money
She
here.
was.
Because how is Issa still sitting? Excuse me, Alyssa. How is Alyssa still sitting here
How?
when KeKe's paying all these bills?
And she ain't got no job. Alyssa ain't got no
Not
job.
One job.
Not
She's
near job.
painting. Cute. Great girl.
Yes.
Where are your coins coming?
Come on. You ain't even selling them jokers.
You're not even selling them. No.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
With this man in my house
In
who
my house.
got on my robe.
My whole. Was it a pink robe? I think it was.
I
my
think so.
whole pink robe.
Correct.
On his whole body.
Whole naked body.
Whole naked body. Now listen. Now when she asked him to take it off and he took it off, I said,
Well,
oh. Okay, now
Ooh.
that makes sense.
exactly.
It shouldn't make sense,
It
but
should.
it did.
It made perfect
Listen,
sense.
KeKe said, oh, I stared at it. Ooh, turned into stone. Called him Medusa. I said, oh, so that's why you're able to stay around. I
That-
get it. It
that
was
is
very not small.
He was annoying.
He was a very F-boy, like you said.
He really
I-
was.
Ugh.
I was not attracted to any of his personality
Okay.
at all.
Okay, no hard feelings, but I hate you. Not joking. Bye.
Drew gave the money to Alyssa to pay the rent. This fool, Alyssa, gave the money
To the
this
boyfriend.
F-boy, Keyshawn. To go, why would you trust him with this money to take your rent?
Because she trusts him with the
Mhm.
member.
Correct. She
Listen,
did.
She was
Oh,
she was
she
membertized.
She was membertized.
We've all been
Listen,
there. We've all been there.
we too old for membertization.
We are, especially when there's finances involved now.
Correct.
No.
However, I'm not giving you $1,500 in cash.
When Samuel L. Jackson asks what's in my wallet, the answer is ketchup packets.
No. And then
That man took their money, and that's where all
yeah, and used it for his online something.
He's terrible.
To sell some shirts. That's
all
all
right. Them raggedy
To
shirts.
start his business.
Exact. Them raggedy.
Raggedy.
Thanks, James.
Yeah. I don't know.
T-shirts.
Right.
Sorry.
So that's where all of this foolishness ensued.
Right. Right. They gotta get the money because the landlord is very. You gotta go by like what 6 o'clock tonight. You gotta have the money
Yes.
by 6 or it's,
That.
yeah.
Now he wasn't playing no games because when Drew rolled up, he was putting folks out. So they knew he wasn't playing no games. So at this point, they had to go get the money. Get the money pop, as my little cousin would say. Now, apparently, the F-boy, Keyshawn, is also an F-boy for another chick in the neighborhood.
Yes. But big booty Bernice.
Big
is what
booty
they called her.
Bernice is what they
That's what they called her. And it was true.
It was true. There was reason. So these fools basically, one broke into her house to get the money from the man. The other one distracted her.
Absolutely on some Friday mess.
Definitely.
When taking the money from people.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
That was exactly
that scene.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, that was not successful.
Well, yeah, because he had already put the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did. He had none of it. Mm-mm.
Yeah. And then they got caught.
Yep.
And Bernice was like, oh, I'm coming to kick your butt. But they ran off.
Right. You know what she was really mad about?
Wow, she was mad.
How she
Tell
ran
me.
after them.
Yes.
And somebody just so happened to open their car.
Oh, she did run into the car door.
She did. That's why she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. So she was mad at them, and so she made it her business for the rest of the day to go find them.
Yeah. And
Her,
avenge something. I'm not really sure.
her pride.
Her pride.
Her pride.
'Cause she was embarrassed.
She was embarrassed.
You're right.
Yeah.
In front of everybody? Yeah, she was mad.
All right, I have never seen a more embarrassing display in my entire career.
She was eventually
Maniac.
maniac.
Listen, that man came in that in the what's her real name? Vanessaville Calloway's
Yes.
apartment.
Right.
We're just smooth.
Right.
And
Like,
I think I heard both me and you go, oh.
exactly. Yes. Like I didn't expect the beauty to
I
walk in
wasn't
the
ready.
door.
I had never seen this man before in my life.
Right.
What is his real name? Patrick Cage is his real name.
Okay.
That's a
Patrick.
beautiful man.
I've never seen him before.
Me neither, but I'm glad to have seen him for at least.
Hello. I will
those
follow his
minutes.
career moving forward. I should.
I will follow him
Wherever you go.
And from the sparks of that conflict rise the flames of desire. Flames that ignite in an uncontrollable frenzy of lust, passion, and ecstasy.
He just would randomly appear to save the day.
Yeah, he would.
He saved the day like twice.
He really did.
Really?
He really did.
He really did.
Yes.
These fools decided they was gonna go
To the payday room?
they did to the paint. Oh,
You forgot about the Cat Wiz?
Bruh.
Favorite character.
Yes.
Favorite.
I thought he was wonderful.
Yes.
He said turn around.
Yes.
You still have time.
You still have time. Okay.
Listen.
Don't give them no money. I gave them all my money. Look at me now.
My name is Lucky, and I'm probably about the flyest homeless man you ever did see.
He got the nerve to be called Lucky. His name was Lucky.
I didn't even think about that.
But you know what? He was like the guardian angel. Listen, the Lord placed him, and he said that somewhere in that movie.
Yeah.
Placed him
Also popped up out of nowhere a couple times.
multiple times.
Yes.
It really, I don't ever have one of these days.
Because between these days and the ones that Monica be talking about,
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand.
Lucky was watching Day Back. I mean, he really was. He was trying to let them know, don't you just pay loan thing.
Paydays, yeah.
Because the interest rate was 1,000%.
You
They
were
were
too
gonna give it
broke
to
to get a
anybody.
loan. Your credit score is too
She
low.
said
to
she
get a loan.
working on it.
yes, and then they end up at they went to the blood bank and
And then we see Abbott Elementary. What's that, Ava?
Yes,
The principal.
the
And
principal.
I didn't know she was going to be in
I
this.
loved her.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
She was great. She was wonderful. Now, she was ratchet as her usual self.
Yes.
Now, I feel like I hope they don't typecast her in these roles. I want to see her in different roles.
Different role. Yeah.
But
She
this
plays
was her.
this role very well.
It was like she was the principal at Abbott, and then her part-time job
Was
this.
just a nurse, but she had never taken any nursing classes ever.
No.
But out here drawing blood
Exactly.
at the blood bank.
And
That's
was
where they
so
was at.
excited when she got it right.
Listen, she was like, oh, okay, cool.
It's working.
Got the vein right.
Yes.
Okay.
You almost killed KeKe. You almost killed KeKe.
No, KeKe was gray.
She was almost dead. And she took and almost died.
And then there was a bloodbath.
Correct.
I was
Oh
not
my
ready
God.
for
No,
that.
I was
That
not.
shocked
It got gory. It got gory. It was a horror movie for 5 seconds. That was what?
Said, dude, where's my car?
who does this happen to?
Not me.
Sure, Jan.
Yes, in French clothes. And KeKe was in this neon green
Strippies? Yeah.
Scrupple.
It was Scripple.
Because I had this cute little 90s
Right.
throwback sweatsuit,
Yeah,
I guess it's called.
I guess.
The little,
Right. The shoo-shoo.
I said, how you get the shoo-shoo? And then KeKe got the neon green.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
And then they ended up at church.
That's how they ended up at churches.
And when they went to get their stuff,
Mhm.
there was there's a common theme. Someone is coming and stealing
Oh, the
The-
Hamburglar.
him. Someone is coming to steal, what is that, drive-through orders.
Yes.
Right as they're receiving it from the person.
That was funny.
Hilarious.
That was funny.
But then after KeKe and I'm just gonna call him KeKe.
Mhm.
KeKe and SZA
Mhm.
get their stuff stolen. Beautiful Man Maniac
Yes.
comes to save the day in his car.
Yes, him was.
They all get in the car.
He
Then
did.
they're on the way to somewhere.
Right.
He's like, I gotta go. Come with me. And then she's at. And then she's back.
I was scared for her.
I said, what drug dealer?
Exactly.
I
We
assumed he was a thug.
all just assumed that he was just dealing and wheeling. Oh, you that kind of
Yeah. You're
you that kind of
choppy.
You're that's why they call you maniac. And then Cat Williams called KeKe and told her that she needed to get over
To where SZA is because SZA had found
Correct.
Yes, this was
Mhm.
my
She
favorite
should-
scene. Yes.
Yes, because this fool found some Jordans on
Telephone line.
She
Getting
got up
shoes.
there. She got the shoes.
Yes.
However, she got electrocuted.
Listen, on the way to being electrocuted, Katt Williams said, oh, it's about to be shea butter everywhere.
I'm back. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle. It's all right.
She went down, and
She did.
But on KeKe, on KeKe
On
Drew.
KeKe.
And
Okay, that didn't sound right. She fell
did.
down on KeKe. So
Yes.
we go to the interview
Mhm.
because the interview
Yeah.
I thought was great.
I thought
What's
so
the girl's
too.
name? Gabrielle Dennis. Because I
Ooh.
like her on what's that show? Black Girl Sketch Show.
Okay.
But I like her and I like the little corporate
Yes.
ponytail. Very boss, black girl.
Professional.
I can see myself
do.
in you. You're the person that we need
Oh, God.
until SZA took that photo with the fruit
Correct.
stand man. Bernice saw the photo because she was with Keyshawn,
F-boy.
F-boy. And she said, oh, I know what that said.
Oh my
Pulled up,
goodness.
skirt.
But mind you, KeKe is still in the interview. She did very, very well. I mean, this is a corporate building. Like, this was
Right.
going to change their life.
No,
And I
it
was
was.
excited for them.
Yes.
Until these fools was fighting out on the grass in the front.
And Alyssa SZA starts calling out Drew's
Girl,
name.
why?
And that's
Now, first of all, SZA should have been throwing something. She didn't throw nothing. She let
nothing.
Bernice walk
Not
her
even.
tail.
And then Drew was like, I don't know who
Right.
that is.
I would have
That's
did the
not my
same
friend.
thing for the.
No, honestly. But then I would have seen you getting your butt whipped, and I'm like,
Listen, yes.
And then, but I also would not have gotten my butt.
Listen.
I'm going out
Exactly.
there with a chair.
Who's gonna do it? Randy Orton.
And that's when Bernice took the money.
That is exactly when Bernice, she said, give my money, thanks. So now they're broke. No
back at
car,
square
back
one.
at square one, and
Yeah.
now they're mad at each other.
Yes, and somewhere along the line, SZA's car got stolen.
Yes.
We never figured out where it went.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah,
No one never
they
came
never
by.
revisited
No one ever
that.
came by driving and nothing.
And
I expected
what-
Lucky to come by.
Exactly.
Just driving the car.
That would have been funny.
SZA wasn't as mad as I would have wanted her to be. Like, is this your normal?
No, I think she was more in high spirits than KeKe, or not as. KeKe was more realistic, I guess.
Correct.
Drew maybe was really just. I mean, she was all into this F-boy. Who was
Correct.
Really just
And she figured the universe
was
was going to work it all out.
out. And it's like, this is not one of those situations, girl. You can't do that no more. Okay. And then SZA was like, hold on, KeKe. Hold on, wait. You acting like everything is my fault. You could have done something to avoid this. I've been trying to hype you up. I've been holding you down. I've been saying you're this, you're this, you're that, you're that. I'm tired. I'm tired of being your support. I'm tired of it. I can't do this no more. We're gonna split ways and walk on opposite sides of the street.
And that was a great reenactment.
No, but I saw it coming because you could throughout the entire everything up until that, you can hear her saying all these affirmations like, Drew, you got this, you got it, girl.
Exactly.
And I feel like she was just standing
that was the least she could have
any
did.
financial anything to this relationship or friendship.
I mean,
yeah.
I will be very honest.
Right.
I absolutely could not relate to SZA at all. KeKe Drew and SZA Alyssa SZA, because it's been going on and they have not been honest with each other completely.
Correct.
However, I do feel like this experience expanded their relationship because then we finally got the truth out of y'all. Y'all was able to have that conversation.
Okay.
And it was almost put out. It was almost happening.
Yeah, their stuff was on the street.
Yeah.
He put all their stuff out.
He sure did.
Until Bethany came by and said, oh my God, what are you guys doing?
Are you having a sale?
Yeah. And KeKe had the bright idea.
Say, yeah, girl.
Yes.
She paid some. Alyssa says, she paid some. How much is it? $300. Oh,
No
so,
hesitation.
Excuse me?
Listen.
No hesitation.
And that's where we realized SZA really didn't have a lot of faith in herself.
Okay.
She didn't.
No, you're right.
She didn't have
didn't. She was just painting to be painting, didn't think she would ever sell her. Until this situation happened to where you
But I know so many people like that.
Honestly, I'm like that. Period.
Really?
You don't have to look at me like that. Wish y'all can see her face. Don't feel sad for me.
I mean, it was not pity, but more so,
like you're talented, and I feel like you only person's telling you is your friend, so you don't believe it because it's your girl.
True.
She's supposed to, quote unquote, supposed to tell you
that's your job.
It's your job. But trust me, I'm gonna tell you it's terrible because I'm also not gonna bite.
Now that's you. That is absolutely, you are absolutely going to tell them the truth.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But everybody needs somebody hype.
Yeah, you need
it just is what it is.
cheerleader. You do.
I need to be validated.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
I need it.
You validate me, I validate you. At some point, I am going to start believing this. I'm going to do the work on me to believe it,
Right.
but I still need it.
I still
need
need
to hear
it. Yeah.
It just is
Just
what
took
it
a
is.
white
I
girl
don't
this time.
Girl, the shade of it all.
listen. She was willing to pay, and that was validation enough.
And hit on the drop, on the dime.
Girl.
Said, "Oh, are you doing anything with this? We're actually having a pop-up tonight."
But I loved how they embraced her because
did.
everybody
But
else
I-
went back
but I
into
think
their apartment when
Alyssa Issa
Bethany
and
did.
KeKe Drew
They
just
walked
sat there
away.
because they didn't have anything else to do. So she just walked by and said, "Oh my God, girls my age, let's do a little session together." And then it worked out. It worked out. KeKe was like, "Hey,
Right.
bring your friends, all the people that have money,
It worked
and like to
out.
buy art. We're gonna sell it tonight."
Yes.
They came up with all the. Apparently, they told everybody in the Jungle Dunes and said, "Hey, we're trying to get some money. Let's decorate. You bring food, you bring lights, you bring refreshments. You tell your friends."
They did.
And it was cute. It looked like an Issa event.
Right.
It looked like an Issa, like very black. We got y'all
Right.
in real life.
Like when you have a tight knit community, like the way they were
Yes.
set up, everybody pitched it.
Yeah.
Which is why you had like the mom
Like
to
this one.
everybody, and she sold everything. Then you had the hairdresser.
Yes. We gonna find a way.
That was the moral of the movie. Lemonade. Lemonade.
Oh, there it is.
This was the moral of the movie. They had so many dang old lemons, but when they figured out how to make that nice, good sugar and lemonade, and they worked together to do it, child, everything worked out. Community worked.
It was very nice. It was cute. And then KeKe sees Gabrielle Dennis's character come in, and she awkwardly goes,
Yes. Now this is the woman that was
the
at
interview.
the interview with that could have
but she
hired
said,
her.
"No, you're not the type of girl we're looking for." And then she
Yes.
hears about the pop-up. Coincidence. Come on.
Didn't
Movie Magic. She shows up and is like,
Correct.
"You did this?" "Yeah, I kind of did."
Yeah, this
KeKe
is
Drew
all
was like,
me.
"Yeah, I said that's me and my roommates."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then she got the
that
job.
check
Like,
out.
okay.
Listen, I was so
That's-
happy for
Come on,
her.
baby.
I was
Yeah.
so happy. Now, granted, this would not happen in real life.
Not
Not my
They-
life.
They
Maybe somebody
actually
else's
should have been in
life.
jail for the altercation at the interview.
She actually should have been. They probably would have called the
Correct.
cops in real life.
But it's
Yeah.
okay
It's it's
but it's
movie.
all right.
It's movie magic.
because King, what's his name? King Lolo.
Oh my
What was
God.
it that was there today? The shoes. The shoes were
Yes.
there. That was there
Yep.
and they sold it, and we found out.
There's Alyssa. Scissor.
There's
Scissor
Alyssa with a bright idea.
Right.
She said, "Hey,
This
girl,
was her.
this was a
This
distraction.
was it.
Let's rock."
Yeah, hello. Listen, that's all you could have did with them.
King Lolo.
You did.
Bang, 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 bang,
Right.
bang. They run under a
Yup.
truck. King Lolo finds them.
Correct.
But then we see a car roll up.
Yes.
It says, "We've been looking for you. We've got you." "You're not gonna take me. You're not gonna." I'm like, "Oh, the police got
Right,
him."
but I was like, you only brought
Not
one?
way
It was only one car?
flashing. Not one
Correct.
flashing light.
Mhm.
I said, "Okay, this is the
I was
undercover
confused.
police."
But it ran them off.
They did run them off.
Scissor, Alyssa, and KeKe, you know, them girls. They ran back into their apartment. They was like, ooh,
Yes.
where you go? The whole apartment is set up with
Candles.
F-boy
Mini
Keyshawn.
candles.
In
With my good candles.
Girl.
With Syrieta's good
yes,
candles.
Lolo.
King Lolo.
Bang, bang, bang. Came to the door.
Finds him. Bang.
And he said, you know what? Y'all gonna do today.
Okay. Slams the door.
Well, when he slammed the door, you know, when you got a shoddy apartment, things don't work right. And the ceiling
don't work
fell in on him. A piece
All the way.
of a ceiling.
And knocked him
Smooth out. But
Solid.
it also knocked over the candles.
Candles.
So the apartment caught on fire.
And so they try to hide. And was it KeKe Drew? KeKe Drew said, "Well, King Lolo, we gotta save
Exactly.
him." So they pull him in.
Yeah.
They think they
They
finna
better
die.
than me.
And then knock on the door. It's firefighters.
Howdy, kids!
Come on, let's go. We got you.
Listen,
They go downstairs.
They came quick.
They came.
Listen,
Shocking.
things that
Then, we see why King Lolo ran.
Yeah.
It was Kathy from the payday loan.
Exactly. They got their own people that go after the people when they don't pay.
It come and get
Yes.
you.
Now his
They
face
come and
was
get
on the
you.
wall.
It was on the wall. And Elizabeth says,
Exactly.
She said, "I told you I was taking
I
names."
was very happy.
So I just called them. That was your plan? Yeah, girl.
I did appreciate that. I appreciated that. But then
Damn.
one of the firemen took his helmet off, and
Mhm.
when you know,
Who was it?
Beautiful man,
Mhm.
maniac.
Maniac.
Ooh.
Listen,
Ooh.
it was the music changed.
Oh.
Everybody was. That
Yes.
makes sense. That's why he had an
That's
act.
it. It
Whole
made
time
sense.
he been a firefighter.
Exactly. And another one took his helmet off, and it was Lucky. Lucky was there.
Yes.
Lucky was there.
Lucky's
Lucky was everywhere. I had such a great time with this movie.
Everything happened. Everything worked out in the end. As
It did. And then
whole lot of
SZA was she got an offer to like have her
She
own
did.
pop-up
She did. No, her own
gallery.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
a gallery? She knew someone on a gallery and they wanted to put her stuff in there.
It was beautiful.
It was cute.
I was thoroughly impressed with
Impressed.
how well made this movie was.
Yes.
And I love the themes. First of all, community works. Okay.
Works.
When you
Yeah.
work it, it will work for you.
Okay.
Everybody played their part.
Yeah.
Everybody contributed. And
Yes.
self-value. Value yourself
Okay.
That's what that means.
as much as you can.
Yeah.
Value yourself as much as you can. And it's hard. Like, do you know how hard I have to work every day to just not be depressed?
Yeah.
Like, legit.
No. It's a whole
It's
thing.
a job.
I also like the whole don't judge me.
Oh my
type thing.
God.
It happened with Maniac. It
You're
happened
right.
in the
You're
interview.
right.
It was shoot.
Yes,
Lucky.
girl.
I was just like, oh, this is you good over there?
Exactly.
You didn't.
I didn't-
Yeah, it was.
I'm so confused.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sorry, we're gonna say words eventually.
Yo, you about done? Tick tock, motherfucker.
I was like, oh, that's cool because you really can't trust all of what you hear
True.
because everything about Maniac was
It
just
was.
rumors.
But he did
Period.
admit when he was younger, he, you know.
Yeah, he said he stole, I think, and then he went
Exactly.
to juvie, and then he went to a firefighter program, and then that's what he was
Listen.
doing.
I was judging. I'm
somebody
not
out.
even gonna hold you.
You take
I
no,
was
I
judging.
definitely.
I was
you're
just as
that
scared
type
as KeKe was. I was like, girl, get out the car. Roll.
of- Would you have gotten out?
I
the
would have
car?
asked. You know, I think second chances is a big thing too. I think,
Yeah, definitely. This whole movie.
girl, everything. Now, I will say, Lucky's little role in trying to help them not have to have a second chance, like he just walk away.
No, because their credit was still bad, and they were working on it, but it was still bad.
No, they didn't know the value of credit until they needed, and it saved them. Anything else?
No, I think we talked about it.
I think we did
That's
too. So what we're gonna tell you is hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
You know,
Like.
hit that like button.
Share.
Tell your friends. Tell your
Everybody.
cousins. Tell your best
Tell
friends.
your mama Neil.
Tell your neighbor. Go on and share
Church
this with
folk.
them.
Yeah.
And go out and watch this movie because
It's
it
really
was
good.
really, really dope.
Really.
Really, really dope.
Yeah.
Yes. This is Ash.
And platinum.
And we'll see ya till next time. Bye.